So this video is going to be very long. I imagine it's the longest one I've done. It's like 45 minutes or something like that. But anyways, after the first part where I'm looking at the stuff I got from the auction, the rest is just taking apart the wood stove. So if you're not interested in how this wood stove comes apart, just shut her off whenever you feel like it. I just want to have it on there because I did not find anything online about this particular model, and they're discontinued. So there's just a couple of little things, but I just figured if anybody is on there looking, then they'll maybe want to know. Yeah. So this is what I picked up at the auction. Here, let me spin that around. So I got this pallet of 7 batteries. They're solar batteries, I think most of them anyways. I got a bunch of these lights. I got this wood stove, which I think will be going into the sea can this winter. It's a Jøtul. And I put a post out. Looks like there might be a few things missing. So I think you can load it from the side here. You can load it from the front. And you can load it from the top there. But I'm going to tear this thing down. There's a crack right there that I think is probably okay, but I'm gonna look at getting it repaired if I can find somebody that does cast iron around here. Well, I've still got it in the truck. I am gonna take it all apart though in the truck just to make it lighter to get it out. But yeah, it's a beautiful stove. I love the aesthetics of it, and I love that it's got a flat top that you can cook on, boil a bit of water, moisten up your air. But anyways, this is what I'm gonna be working on right now. These are as you can see, they do not have transformers on them, so I got 2 pallets of them. I believe there was 10 altogether, and they were $5 for all of them. And this is aluminum, cast aluminum at the back. Then we got some prepared steel in there, and then those bulbs are going to be the problem. I put a thing on Facebook seeing if anybody wanted the bulbs. They're 1,000 watt. I'm hoping that they do, hoping somebody will be able to use them. And then I got this thing. This is the mini microcomputer regulator, and I picked it up for a case of beer. So it was I don't want to scrap it, but I was talking to the guy about it when I picked it up, and the inverter I have is a pure sine wave inverter, and this thing is like basically, if you're running things off of a generator that's not an inverter generator, I guess it gives you dirty power. So this is the it's well over 100 pounds. It took the 2 of us to lift it in. Like, it's heavy. So I think that I've been looking online, and there's like people trying to sell them for like $100, but he was saying that like he bought it 15 years ago and it was $6,000, but he was running everything off of a great big generator. He does like he runs a whole bunch of people's servers, so he had to have this generator for if the power went out, and then he would run out, fire up the generator, and then all the power would run through this. It hardwires into the generator. So I am gonna open it up just because I want to see what's in it. It's so heavy. Like there's gotta be, I don't know, some big transformers or something in there. Like it's it's unbelievably heavy for the size of it. So I'll get that thing opened up, see what's in there. Like I said, there's people trying to sell them online, and they're trying to get $100 for them here and there, like eBay, and it doesn't look like they're selling. So it may end up being a scrap project, but even so, it was only, I don't know, $30 or whatever the case of beer was. So just in curiosities, it's worth it. But he was giving it away for free too, and I should have just went with the free, but he was a nice guy and he held it for me. Like he was first come first serve type of a thing, and I just said I'd give him a case of beer if he'd hold on to it until Friday when I could get into town, just because I was so curious as to what it was. Anyways, I'm gonna get all of the stuff scrapped around it, and then yeah, maybe we'll have a look at that later today. Okay, so I can't figure out how to get this these doors off. The side door come out fine. I'm taking the glass out because I just don't want to take the chance of breaking it. I could use this as it is, like I just need to get a few people to help lift it, but or a crane or something. But the I want to take it apart and fix fix any cracks or find anything. And plus, I think it's probably good to know how to do this kind of stuff. These came out without any trouble. Couple were a little bit stiff, but nothing major. So I'm there we go. So yeah, I'm sure this is all like tempered glass, and I'll get them off, and then I'll at least I know that's not gonna break. Oh, that was lucky. Kind of neat, it's iridescent. Alright, I'm gonna go put these away and then I'll come back. Oh, there's not. Yeah, let me just see here. So, I'm not using the impact or any, I didn't even bring my regular hammer. I'm bringing a rubber one just because I know me and I would just pick it up, and I don't want to take a chance of cracking something. But I'm hoping that maybe if I can get in under this pin, this tab. I think these have to come off. It looks like the pins actually remove from here, and they're held in with that clip, I think. Yeah, that's what. Okay, here, let me. Okay, so here's the pin, and this is for the 600 Firelight CB. I don't know what the other ones are like, but so what I did is I just got my screwdriver in and moved this little locking ring in there, and there's one in the bottom, but it's just loose. Maybe it's just a washer because you don't need the, like this would have to hold it in, or else gravity would let that fall out. But that was all I did, is I got in there, wiggled that up, and then once I get in here, I could pull that down. So that's good. That was not on the side door here, but as you can see, it had like just gravity holding the whole door on and swinging. This one, I guess you couldn't, just because there's, I don't know, maybe you could. They must do it on other stoves, right? But anyways, I'll finish that up. So that's all that was, is just one of those little locking. And then that's the pin there. So this one, there we go. Yeah, so that one just comes right out. And yes, that's all it was a washer on the bottom door. Okay, yeah, I can see somebody's been putting like some sort of a heat resistant putty in here. But yeah, when I get this all apart, I'll clean all that out and redo it. That comes out. Like this door, that's got to be 10 pounds. I'm assuming that door is the same. They're the same door. Each of these little things is a few pounds. Like once I get this top off, I imagine that's really heavy. But we'll see. I gotta see what size of bolts these are. 10 mil. I'm gonna use the ratchet instead of the impact. I just don't want to. I don't know how tight these things are put in. Not too bad. I don't know why I just assume that things are gonna be really like tight and snapping off bolt heads. I just assume that with the heating and cooling and that it would eventually just kind of rust everything in there, but I guess not, which is lucky for me. I need to, I don't know what I need to do. I need to organize these bolts as they come out to know where they go back in. Okay, so those two go with this. Yeah, so that's what that is. So that fits in there. I guess I could just put these back in there. And I'll just set that on its own there. I'm gonna have to go and watch that Gnomestead video again to see what he did to free this up, because maybe some graphite powder or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's get this other door off. maybe I gotta get a thinner screwdriver maybe and just like gently get it in there. That gets in there, but it's not strong enough for me to pry. This is part of the reason I'm doing this video, is these doors. I didn't know how to get those off. I looked it up everywhere, couldn't figure it out. I'm sure there was like forums or something, but anyways, I just thought, you know, I should just do a video and show how I did it. Faster than expected. Okay, so there's that pin. Going with that pin. That washer. And yeah, that's another 10 or so pounds off of the weight of this thing. Okay. Oh. This is time consuming. But what's not anymore? Take these out. Pretty cool stove, really. I don't know much about wood stoves. We always had one, but I've never seen one that comes apart like this. And it's kind of neat in a way because there's part numbers on all of these. Like right in here, there's numbers, and then I guess you can just, if something broke, you just replace it, which is way better than having to replace a whole stove. But I don't know, I've just never seen anything like it. So that must come up. Yeah, so that comes up. It's cast iron too. I thought maybe that was like a fire brick. But yeah, there's like another 5 or 8 pounds. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that ash. Putty. Oh man. So you look up here, I can't, so we've got these here, but like up on top of this, oh, there's like a kale wool insulation up there, but also there's a bunch of ash. So I'm gonna have to there's bolts up there. I guess that's what's holding that top piece in. And then that's, like, look at this. That's melted that cast iron. And that's something. So I guess I'm gonna have to take these things off. Like there's 4 bolts. Take those off and get that out of there. I see there's a bolt in the back holding that plate in. I guess that's holding the whole roof up, maybe, or whatever you call this. And then yeah, I gotta get this grate out. Yeah, I'll just keep working away at it. Yeah, you look at all the putty over on that side too. So I guess I should have the shop back out here, but nah, I gotta get this thing done. It looks like this all comes apart, but I want to get this thing off. Oh, I guess that, no, it's this thing is its own. This whole thing comes off in one, I guess. Anyways. Alright, so, oh, I see, it's just squeezed on with a gasket. There's no groove. There's another probably 10 or so pounds. Oh. Yeah, that's a crazy amount of. There. Oh. Definitely lightened it up, but still not light enough for me to unload. This is the melted one. Look out, Banks. Yeah. Look at that. So I'll look into getting some replacements for that. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I mean, I guess it'll work as it is, but that's, you know, if it's not too much, I'll see if I can get some new plates for it. Oh. So that might come out on its own. I think it will. Yeah. I think. Somehow. Oh, that's heavy. Alright, so that is this thing. That was easy enough. Oh. looks like. Oh, I see. Okay, so that pin is for there. That's how much ash was just built up in there, not including the stuff I already threw out. Much lighter. Oh, I see, there's a bolt in the bottom. That. Well, I might just take that to town with me and let it air out. And this, kids, is why it's a 40 corner. That's fun, eh? I don't know how many times I've seen this. He's beautiful. Like, that's just crazy. That's coming up the hill. Like, I don't know. Okay, so my driving down the road did the trick, and it also exposed this. I don't think that crack is, like, it's gonna be a lot bigger job than I thought. I'll see. I don't know anybody around here that does like, let me just see. So yeah, I thought maybe that was fire brick. I just saw this color there, but it's not, it's iron. So I gotta find somebody who, I just whacked my head. Yeah, I gotta find somebody who welds cast iron. That's pretty thick, eh? So that's cracked all the way through to there. Okay, so I've got that grate, and then this is the bottom, and it's just 4 13 mil bolts holding that, like the ash tray in, or ash pan, or whatever you call it. So yeah, I've got those ones out. Now I just got to work up top, and I see that, like, that side plate comes off on either side, so I might take those off too. I'll see what, when I get that top plate off, and then this the centerpiece out, I think that might be fine for now. I can get those inside, and but it looks like I'll be chipping a lot of that putty, or maybe it's refractory cement. I'm not too sure exactly what people use for this, but I know there's gaskets in a lot of it, but I think for the sides and that, it looks like they just use some sort of a high heat putty. But anyways, yeah, this is where we're at now. Okay, so I got this out here. Oh, look at, there's another crack. It's just a little one, but oh wait, can we? Yeah, right there. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll see. I got most of the bolts out here, but they're hard to get in from underneath, so I thought I'd take this one out because it was pretty easy. I got that top loose, but yeah, we'll see see how it goes. At the end of this, I'm going to weigh all the pieces up because I don't have any way to weigh the total stove. My scale only goes to 600 pounds, and I think it's probably more than that altogether. So, well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the one I was having a lot of trouble with. It's been put in there and then bent, and washer's bent. So I'm gonna get that out. I'll have to replace that one. But this is the top plate, so that's another good pile of weight off of this thing. Feels like it's gotta be 40 pounds, maybe 30 pounds. I don't know. I'm pretty weak. But yeah, now I can get around better in here. I think it's pretty neat how this whole thing comes apart in pieces. I've never seen a wood stove like this. I'm sure a lot of you have, but yeah, I've just never. They've all been solid. I still find it weird that some bolts are 10 mil and some are 13. But anyhow, that's where we're at now. Let's just see. And it's much lighter, but I still wouldn't be able to get this out myself without breaking it more than I already have. If that was me, I doubt it. So now with these sides here, all I see are the two bolts in the top. So I'm going, oh, there goes one of them. That one, and then like there's this, oh man. Looks like that's been filled with that putty. Oh, there's some bolts down here too. Yeah, I'll have to get those out. I guess I should maybe take the back off too, because I'm gonna get the rubber mallet and just give it like a few whacks just to see if things come apart. I don't want to hit it with the steel hammer, just because it seems like it's already a little bit brittle. But so far, not too bad, I don't think. I'll take some pieces in maybe to get welded or something if I have to, but maybe they can be brazed. I was talking to James, the guy who does welding, and he said they can probably be brazed, but we'll see. Okay, so I don't know if we can see this or feel them. Yeah, so I should have looked down here first. I couldn't figure out why. I could feel the stuff moving, but nothing was coming out, and that's why. So I got to take these off. I'm just a little bit afraid. I guess that bottom plate is all one. Look how thick that is on that bottom. That's crazy. Okay, so I got everything undone that I can find. So I'm thinking I gotta get this front plate off. So I got one there. These are all 10 mils. Those ones on the bottom, like coming from underneath, were all 13 mils as well. So, but these ones are 10s. So it looks like I've got 3 10 mils to get that front off, and then maybe something underneath, but I'll let you know. Yes, sir. So I took those 3 bolts out and give it a few little taps with the rubber mallet, and let's see, there we go. Yeah, so look at all that putty they were using. So I'm thinking that those cracks aren't too bad, like you know, comparatively. Well, that one is right through the foundation of it, but might be able to fill it in with a brass rod or something. I don't know. So this is how this thing works. I wonder what makes it stick. I guess just a buildup. It's got something to do with that making it stick, though. I'll have to just clean it up real good, and I guess maybe some graphite or something on there. Okay, so now let's see what we, oh yeah, see now now these are coming out. Oh yeah. Oh man, that is going to make it a lot easier to get it out of the truck. Okay, so we don't take these bolts out of the corners because all they're doing is holding the legs on. Found that out when I went to tip it backwards and the legs fell off. So on the sides, it was a bolt on each side. This side here held that little, because this is another door. That's just a little ledge or lip or whatever. As soon as that door started coming off, the front came off. Luckily, I was standing in front, so I was able to hold it up with my body. But this back feels like it's going to come right out too. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that other leg. Okay. Oh man. All right, I'll get that leg back on and then I'll come back. I can't do it while holding the camera. Okay, so it's just this is holding it on because it's riveted into the bottom there, but then there's this bolt and a screw, or bolt and a nut. So that should, yep. So there, that's it. That's the whole enchilada. I do think I should get that cleaned up and welded or whatever, I don't know. I'm hoping Smitty can help me out on this one. As if I can, everything's just so covered in dust. I don't know if my lens is or if it's just the screen, but yeah, so the crack is all the way through the bottom of the, it looks like about it's at least an inch thick. I haven't got a tape out here with me, but, all right, so I guess that crack this isn't all one solid thing. There's a Allen key there, or an Allen bolt, or whatever you call it. I just kind of flip this up so I can get these last two legs off. So this is not one solid piece of cast iron, so I guess that's good. Okay, so I got the legs off, and then it shows these. So yeah, look at that. There's the crack there. But yeah, these just pop right off as soon as the legs were off, so that's gonna make this much lighter. I mean, it's not light by any means, but it's much lighter. I can carry it. It's actually not as heavy as the back, but that back comes apart more too, though. So, but yeah, that should be easy. Even if I have to take it to Fort St. John to get the cast iron welded, at least that's pretty easy to take into somebody to get welded up. It's pretty compact. And then I'll just get working on all this, but right now I'm just gonna get it inside. I just thought I better document this so I know where these go. It's gonna be neat, I think, putting this thing back together. I'll be watching some videos before I do that, because this is crazy. 26.9 kilograms, 59.3 pounds. All right, and that's the back, the full back. Okay, so that is 39.8 pounds, 18.05 kilograms. And that is the bottom plate, all by its lonesome. Okay, so we got The one side plate, 9.8 kilograms, 21.6 pounds. The front plate, 29.1 pounds, 13.2 kilos. There's the top plate. That's in kilograms. 13.05 kilograms. 28.8 pounds. 27.7 pounds. And 12.6 kilograms. Alright. Okay. There's that bottom plate. 9.45 kgs. 20.9 pounds. 11.8 pounds. 5.35 kilograms. So we got 7.75 kgs. 17 pounds. It's 21 pounds. It's not a catalytic converter, but it's something. And 9.5 kilograms. Okay, there's the doors. 12.9 kilograms. 28.4 pounds. 39.2 pounds. 17.8 kilograms. And the side door. Well, not the door, but the door, whatever, hole. That is 24.45 kilograms, 54 pounds. 28.9 pounds, yeah, 13.1 kilograms. And that, my friends, is a wood stove. And then I got a bit more back there. So, yeah, I got it out of the elements anyhow. That's all that I was trying to do, get it out of that truck. That's it. That's it for taking it apart. There's still more to take apart, but the rest, it's just bolts. Like, you just undo the bolts. They're all 10 mil or 13 mil, except for the door. Taking the glass out is a large Phillips screwdriver, but there was nothing needed other than those pins in the door. I didn't need to use any lubricating oil, and it was just the one door. So the rest of it, I was surprised that it came out like it did. But anyways, that's that for this part of it. And when I start cleaning and putting the thing back together, I'll make more videos that you probably won't want to watch. Okay, thank you for watching if you got this far, and have a great day. Bye-bye.